in this singing tutorial, I'm going to share with you how you can sing with power even if you've got a weak voice. So a weak voice might mean different things to people. Maybe your voice feels wobbly or shaky or unstable when you're singing, or maybe even when you're talking. Now, if it's the case that it's still shaky and unstable when you're talking and it's been like that for a while, more than a few weeks, then I very, very highly recommend that you go and see your doctor, physician, GP, whatever it is you call it where you are. Go and make sure there's nothing horrible going on down there in your throat. Okay, I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm a voice coach, not a doctor. So if there's something that's been going on for a while, go and get it checked out. But if it's just wobbly when you sing, or even when you speak, but it hasn't been going on for more than a few days, it should be fine. So it could be that your voice is wobbly, shaky, unstable. Maybe your voice cracks a lot when you sing, more than you hear most other people doing. And maybe even cracks when you speak. You may or may not recognize this in your own speech patterns. I've worked with a lot of singers whose voices are very cracky when they speak. In other words, it sounds like their voice, like when boys go through puberty and their voices are changing, and it sounds like that a lot in not just boys, but in all genders for some people. So if that's the case, maybe that's what you're considering a weak voice, or maybe your voice is simply just quiet. You find it's too quiet and you can't get any oomph, any power behind it. Now, that might be down to the physiological structure of your voice. It may be the way that you have learned to speak. It may be the way that you have designed your singing voice to sound, because maybe you don't know any other way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some exercises later on in the video that are going to help you with this, but I'm also going to cover why these things might be happening. So going back to your voice being wobbly, shaky, unstable, it's probably down to airflow, and the same with your voice cracking as you sing or as you speak. It's down to airflow, but with cracking it's also down to technique. So if your muscles around your larynx are weak, then your voice tends to shake. Okay, now that needs to be seen to by a doctor. You need to go and get some proper vocal therapy for that. If you've got anything like vocal nodes, or you've got tears, bruises on your actual vocal cords, you will need to see a voice therapist for that. Now, if your voice is cracking a lot when you speak, when you sing, it is down to airflow a lot of the time. And what I always say is embrace the cracks. Don't try to force your voice to do what it's not supposed to do. It also may mean that you're pushing too hard when you sing. So back off. Approach the singing more lightly, and as you go up in pitch, aim for less volume, therefore less air, therefore less likely for your voice to crack. Now, if you already feel that your voice is weak, you may not want to make the sound even lighter and even quieter, but you've got to crawl before you can walk, and then walk before you can run. So I don't know what's up with your particular voice, so I'm giving different examples. Now, if your voice is simply quiet, again, as I said, it may just be because it's the way that you've learned to speak, or it may be the way that you feel singing is supposed to be, but you now want to make your voice more powerful, project and all that kind of stuff, or it could be something completely different. But I am going to give you these exercises that are going to help you. So there are 3 exercises. Now, these are all done with the cry technique. Cry because we imagine, we pretend that we're crying. Now, I've done this with hundreds of people, and of those hundreds of people, only 2 have not been able to grasp what I mean by the crying technique. So you've got to really, and those people have both been people who are kind of perfectionists and don't really want to be seen to be crying or making a silly face or making a silly noise. It took a long time to get them out of their shell. Eventually they got there. But it's really, imagine either yourself crying or a 2-year-old, and you might have to make the face. Now when we're doing the exercises, I'm going to do the face to remind you. This is what my teacher Greg used to do with me. Greg Enrique, he is fantastic. Go and check him out. So the sound is whoa, whoa, and it's a short sound. It's not whoa, it's whoa, whoa. And we're just going to say whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, and whoa, 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 whoa. 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 And back down. Last one. Our next exercise is the same sound, but we're going to hold the top note, only the top note, and it sounds like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. So we're not going whoa, 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 whoa. We're not trying to sing and make it sound nice. You don't need to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. So short, 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 long. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, and whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Remember to cry. I really want to smile. And back down. Short, 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 long. I can't not smile. Last one. Now you may need to go over this video a few times, and you probably will for a number of weeks, you know. It may even take a couple of months, but if you do this in conjunction with my vocal control videos, I'll put links in the description, you'll see that your voice is going to get strong pretty quickly, and a few weeks is quite quick to be fair. So if you are serious about singing, I do have one more exercise, so don't log off yet, okay? If you are serious about singing, I recommend that you take my free 5-day course. You're going to find that either in the pinned comment or in the description. Just click the link there and pop your details in, and I'll send that directly to your inbox. If it doesn't come to you within a couple of hours, just check your spam or your junk. Pop us back into your main inbox and make sure that you make me a contact so that you can get that into your inbox every day. I'm going to send that. I'm going to send videos to you every single day. If you want singing lessons, then I do have a couple of spaces. Just go to the description box again. Book a consultation call. There's no other way of getting around this. I only take on people through the consultation process. So book yourself in for a consultation. We'll spend about 30 minutes together having a chat about where you are with your voice and where you'd like to be. We'll make some silly sounds and some silly voices. I'll listen to you sing. And I'll let you know how I can help you. And if it's the right fit, we could be working together in just a few weeks. So I am going to give you this last exercise, but before I do, remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you receive all of my future videos, and share this with someone that you think is going to benefit. So the last exercise, we're going to use the word no, and it's like no. So we're going to lean on the N sound. We're going to go, and we're going to cry into the word no. You know, like when a kid is having a tantrum and someone's saying, do you want such and such, or come on, and they go no. It's that kind of thing, right? No. All right, so it sounds like this. No. Okay. Right. Oh, by the way, I have just set up my memberships. I've now become a YouTube partner, which is very exciting. There are 3 membership levels. I'd love for you to become a member, because what that means is that we can have live chats when I go live. I'm going to probably do that once a week. I'm not sure what yet. I haven't figured out all of the details, but if you become a member, there are lots of different perks. You'll get exclusive stuff that isn't available anywhere else. Okay, so you will become like even closer family. You'll be part of my inner circle then, and I'd love for that. I'd love for you to join. So here we go. No. And no. Your voice is probably a bit more robust. If you're doing it the right way, it will sound stronger, rounder, fuller, and a lot more robust than it did before. And if it doesn't yet, it will. So let's go from here. No. No. And don't get louder. No. Last one. So I trust that this helps you to build a more robust, fuller and more powerful voice. Remember to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, as I said earlier. If you would like a singing lesson with me, go to book a consultation. If you want the free 5-day course, then go to the link or the description for the free 5-day course. And if you want to become a member, I would love to have you on board. Just go to where it says join or click the link in the description box and we will become closer. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hydrated. Remember to share this with someone. Ciao!